Hello, Atlantica Online. It's GeniusOne. Today we're in Wailing streets, and we're going to fight the three bosses that you can fight in Wailing Street. And the first boss is for the Judgment's Grave, and you can basically grind and get these keys. Okay. This will just give you a look of what to expect. Now, this particular boss is very weak, and he'll die if like somebody attacks him like that. So basically, what I do is just, if you have Blazing Earth, or if you're a staff main, you can basically just use Blazing Earth, and you'll kill all of them. Um, Hopefully, my attack robot doesn't kill it. So I just skip a couple of turns for this particular boss. And then use Arms of Atlantis. If you haven't seen my post that I recently changed to Canon main, so and you get all kinds of judgment boxes, and we're going to show the different boxes that you can get, and that's boss number 1. We'll try to do all of these bosses real fast. Hopefully we can, if we don't run into any mobs along the way. Second boss is Purgatory Grave. Now, some of these bosses is pretty um, they're pretty tough somewhat. This one right here takes a he's pretty tough, but clear my combo count. You can see my damage on the other side of the screen. Okay, so now let's get to the next boss. It is Atlantica Day, so you can see the 3 times experience. I have like 300 of these keys, and you'll get a equipment box sometimes whenever you beat this boss. And so basically, you could end up, if you have a lot of keys, you could end up with 300 equipment boxes or whatnot. And this particular dungeon drops weapon boxes. Um, and let me see. And the third and final boss We'll try to get in here. Now, the one I just left is the tougher out of both of them. So, out of all three of the bosses, I believe. I gotta get in here and see. But, and this is basically the 167 area. Now, a lot of times, just by battling the bosses alone, you can clear daily quests. A lot of the monsters that are in the daily quest are on these last two bosses. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes I forget to use devastating shell, so we'll just leave that on there. But just by using devastating shell alone, it should increase your damage to at least about 1.4 million. Devastating shell plus Shinhong, sound wound, and demoralize. That should equal about 1.4 million damage. And there you have it, folks. The level 167 bosses. The second boss, I forgot to use devastating shell, so you can probably kill them a lot faster. But that's it, and I hope to see you in the next video.